Alright guys, I decided to take another video because the first one I uploaded was a small sliver. Wasn't exactly full screen, so I'm giving it another shot here. What we're going to do is take a look at my little home shop, and especially the Harbor Freight boxes I have here. I have the 42 and the 56. I had the 42 for a few months, filled it up. Got the 56, filled it up. As you can see, they're in my garage. It's a two-car garage. It's packed full of stuff. Snowblower over there. It's an errands, hockey net. Cabinets all the way around. So you get over here, and that's the alarm control, sprinklers. I have two panels, cable. I have a generator hookup to run the house off my little diesel generator. Just sitting over there. Go down to the back here. I got my chop saws on a little cart. It's real easy. Just wheel the cart wherever I need. Use the chop saw, wheel it back. Sandblaster. It's Harbor Freight. That little cart's Harbor Freight as well. It's obviously the dual action MIG welder from Harbor Freight. It's the bigger one though, the 221. Works pretty good. I've used it quite a bit. It's my little workbench with TV in the middle. And that's the 42-inch box from Harbor Freight. It's a real sturdy box. I just moved the pivot casters from the right side to the left side because I needed it to pivot differently to get it wedged in where I have it in the garage. As you can see over there, I have a pretty big compressor tucked in the back, and I got the smaller DeWalt I wheel around. I have another handheld one way back there too. But let's take a look at the 42 first. We'll go in the top drawer here. Just a bunch of miscellaneous things. I got, my electrical tester, a few multimeters, stud finders. I love these little Ryobi things. Some Ryobi stuff's pretty good. I use their saws, sanders, and these little things. They take the same battery, flashlight, infrared thermometer, chargers, all that good stuff. Milwaukee hole saw kit, bunch of Dremel stuff in there. So my plumbing stuff, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. That's a cable kit on the left, drill bits in the Ryobi box, aluminum tape. I use that a lot, taping ductwork together. Stuff as strong as anything. These are just extra pliers. And these are the rolls and boxes for my wrench sets, socket sets that I have in my big box. I decided to take them all out. This way here I could see them in the big box, and I don't have to unroll things to get at what I need. It's my framing gun. It's very large, fills up the whole box. And what you see there is another handle for the 56-inch box. Comes with two handles. Put one on either end. It's a pretty cool thing, giving you two. Extra screwdrivers. It's a hole saw and the Irwin paddle bits. Then the Ryobi stuff's all router bits. Rivet gun. Chisels. Self-explanatory. Gloves. It's an airbrush kit. Whoops, sorry. And hole saws. Extra. And as we move back now, that's my bench. I got all this Ryobi stuff on there. Yeah, I do use it all. I couldn't justify spending big money on like jet or, professional stuff, so that's why I got that. So here's the big box. Let me move my t-shirt out of the way. So here's the big box from Harbor Freight, the 56. I have a little task force on it. Fits right underneath the cabinet I got there, obviously. let's take a look, see what we got in here. So most of my sockets, ratchets, are SK. They're just good quality. I like them. I do have some snap-on stuff, but not a whole heck of a lot. Can't justify the price of snap-on for what I do anyways. I do use all my tools. I know they're very clean looking. I'm neurotic. I like everything clean and organized. That's the wrench draw. There's KTI, snap-on, gear wrench, SK, Blue Point. Even the curved ones there are Pittsburgh, Harbor Freight. All the draws have the little slides on the right hand side, the releases. Locks them in place when you shut them. Nice feature. They are plastic. I know Snap-on uses a little different system. If you're using this box every day in a professional setting, I could see how those may wear out, but for what I'm using it for, I'm fine. This draw's got a few torque wrenches, larger ratcheting wrenches, pry bars. Those are Harbor Freight. My adjustable wrenches, pipe wrench. All the big stuff goes in that drawer. Screwdriver drawer. My SK kit, SK Precisions, T-handles, nut drivers galore. Punches. A couple of the chisels are in there. Alright, this drawer. I got my diagnostic reader. It's a tap and die set, the red box. Cobalt's tap and die. Gray box is a little body set. Those are axle sockets underneath there. The bags have pullers. Those are Harbor Freight actually. Some mallets. Battery tester. I got a flare kit down there and security torque kit underneath. Tamper proof, whatever the hell you call it. Alright, a big drawer on the bottom, air drawer. There's a lot of weight in that drawer. Slides just fine. Got some Harbor Freight stuff in there. You know, some of the things you really shouldn't skimp on. In my opinion, impact gun. You need a good one. So I got the Snap-on. It's the 725. It's a beast. Little Snap-on grinder. It's another KTI wrench set down there. My breaker bars. Big clamp for doing brakes. Filter wrenches of all sorts. Extra air fittings and stuff like that. And we'll move up here to the top drawer in the big box, the little guy though. This is all my half-inch impact stuff. Well, not all half-inch, but it's all my impact, with the exception of the carburetor kit there, which is Snap-on. My plier drawer, mostly channel lock. I do have a few other oddballs in there. Vice grips, another brake kit, Snap-on, fuel line pliers, brake pliers, whatever you want to use them for. Files, pick set, Allens, test lights, some more little screwdrivers. And then the bottom big drawer, it's my AC manifold in the box and chemicals. Diesel preservative for the generator, lubes, all that good stuff. It's a battery charger down there. So this box is very solid. It's all tubular steel construction. You know, draws slide really nice. They're all ball bearing. It's got Zerks on all the wheels. on the swivels, it's got a top one for the swivel, then it's got one for the actual wheel and the axle part of it. Grease up everything. Same thing with the small box. It's got grease fittings on all the wheels, which is really nice. They roll very well. Obviously, if there's some stuff on the floor and you catch a wheel on it, it's going to hold you up. Especially the big box. It's so damn heavy with everything I got in it. You hit something, it will get bound up, but I don't really move them too much from here. This box up here, this little task force guy. It's just screwdriver sets. There's like 10 of them in there or something like that. I don't know. I use those a lot. My junk drawer, everyone's got one. Here's mine. It's just stuff I use regularly, or pens and stuff I need to get at. It's all in there. Let's see if we get a good shot. This drawer's got my disconnects. It's got these double-ended ratcheting things. Those are Harbor Freight. Measuring tools, feelers, gappers, all that good stuff's in there. And that's it for the toolboxes. I got stuff hanging all over the walls. It's all my cords for the generator, extra extension cords, sub panel, generator hookup. Pretty easy to do this too, guys. If you want to run a generator or run your house off generator, it's a very simple thing. Just free up a double breaker underneath your main, like I did there. Get yourself an interlock plate from Interlock. It's on the internet. 175 bucks. That's all you need. Put it on the panel like that. Prevents your main from being on with the generator at the same time, so you don't backfeed your neighbor's houses or anybody working on the power lines if you have a power outage. Label everything. It's always good to label stuff. Security brain, sprinklers. In there's all my lawn equipment. That's the shed I made. My tractor's in there. All my lawn stuff's in there. Chainsaws, all that good stuff. And that's about it. Hope you like my video. If you have any questions or want to know about something you saw, just post a comment. I'll be happy to answer. But I guess the main point was just to show you these two boxes. I think they're really good quality for what you pay for them versus Snap-on or Cornwell or Mac. It's not even close. These things are a fraction of the price. They're constructed just as good in my opinion. Yeah, the catches on the big box are plastic. I think that might be its only downfall. But I've actually stood in the bottom box, the bottom drawer I mean, and had my buddy pull it in and out. Doesn't flex, slides nice and smooth. I think it's a great box. It's on the heavy side. I know you could check the website. I think it's like between 400 and 500 pounds empty, and that one's 3 change, like 380 empty. I could be off on those numbers. I could be completely making them up. But I think they're both excellent boxes, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend them to anybody. What else do we... That thing's invaluable. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have I-beams in my garage. That thing lifts both... I took both boxes out of my pickup truck, and it didn't even flinch. It's really handy. I picked a generator up with it. Anything big and heavy that goes in my truck, and I'm by myself, I use that to get it out. Works beautifully. Harbor Freight. Well, hope you like my video. Like I said, any questions or comments, or you want to know more, see more, anything you saw in here, just let me know and I'll be happy to get back to you, or maybe even post another video. Thank you.